How are you all doing? Well, what a marvelous time we're living in at the moment. So many messages are coming in, I see. Okay, well, let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's mind space. Guidance. Guidance of the feminine, of the goddess. Inner compass, support, trust, and guidance. So he's following his inner compass. He's following his inner guidance. And it means that he gets the support from his higher self, support from divine feminine and divine masculine energies, and he is following his guidance. And that means that if he things are coming into his mind space, he's starting to recognize that he has to dismiss some things. That he's thinking, okay, this is what my mind is saying, but what is my feeling saying? What is my heart saying? And he is going to that space. He is going to that space to explore and to notice what's the difference. And he find out when he's going to his heart space, everything goes in flow and everything is in peace. And he wants to stay in that space because that space is relaxing for him. It's more truthful than his mind is telling him, because his mind is taking him all over the place and creating things that are not there. So he is exploring with that, and he is following that guidance from his heart space. And he says, yeah, you know, I know what I feel, I know what which direction I want to go, and I only want to take action from this space, not from my mind, but from what I'm feeling. And he is really exploring this, because he's going to recognize that his mind is throwing all obstacles on his path. You know, it's throwing us obstacles about insecurities, about can I do it on my own? Can I do this? You know, I need someone to help me. And in his heart space, he knows that he can do the things on his own, because he's listening to this inner voice, and the guidance that he has is very, very strong. So he's following the guidance, what the feminine is doing already for a long, long time, and now he really starts to notice the difference. So, and he starts to trust on that guidance. So now he's going to see what's going on in the divine masculine's heart space. Rising to the Palladian frequencies. There is a sacred bond between you and someone else, and it could be divine feminine, could be someone else in your surroundings. The healing is clearing space for higher energies. So the healing he has with this divine feminine, or with that with someone in his surroundings, it doesn't need to be the divine feminine, but the divine feminine is in that higher frequency. So in his heart space, he wants to rise to those Palladian frequencies. And he is taking that leap of faith. And he knows that there is a sacred bond there. And that healing clears the space. The space of his heart to raise to higher frequencies. So it could be that he made a new alignment with different spirits, with different energies that are getting him in a higher frequency, and that creates the bonds together. It really creates a heart frequency that he is exploring. And those frequencies are from the fifth dimensional realm and higher. That's what I hear. So it's not too much about the thinking more, but more sitting and relaxing and raising your vibration to that higher frequency, what is already in his heart space, what is anchored. He received new codes, I hear. Okay? How does the divine masculine sees the divine feminine as the universe? She's connected with Metatron. She has a wholeness around her. She communes with all life in the micro and macrocosmos. So she is connected and guided by Metatron. She is connected with all the rays. She is connected with the wholeness, and she communicates with all life. She is the universe, and that's how he sees her. He sees her as this energy. What I hear, the divine feminine did not show him half of what she's capable of, because she was just tuning in to the divine masculine and giving the divine masculine the codes that he needs to have. But he sees that she is deeply connected with the universe, that she communicates with all energies. That's really beautiful, really beautiful. And that makes also sure that he connects to these rising frequencies, because if she carries the codes, she carries the code of the universe, she carries the codes of the earth, and she has this freedom around her, that he can tap into those energies and receiving the codes from her. So that's really amazing what is happening for the divine masculine. And he knows exactly with which women he needs to be with to get those activations. So he really wants to climb, and he really wants to go higher. So it means that he is checking out the female energies where he can receive the codes that help him further in his journey. I also hear that he is in his power. He is standing strong in his divine masculine energy, and he sees that the divine feminine is just happy in her being, happy in what she's doing, happy in her environment, and that gives him a security that everything will be okay, you know. Wow, that's beautiful, because he sees that the divine feminine is coming from a space of purity. You know, she has a pure heart, she has a pure energy, and she is doing well and wanting to do well for everybody around her, creating a space, and she has eyes that sees all, that sees through everything, every layer of every person, every energy, and she is open to all spirituality, not just the white, but also the dark. And when she tunes into the dark energies, she let her own darkness out to be released when the time is right. And when her purity will always survive. After releasing the dark, her purity is coming back. Now she's back in that beautiful, but she's always in her mind space that she wants to be pure, that she wants to be in this space of, yes, I want to receive all that light, and all that light that comes into my space, that holds my heart, that holds the mind in pure energy, pure white energy, I hear. And she is radiating this outside of her. When she is coming into a dark space that is influenced by the outside world, by the planetary alignment, then she let it go, because she knows exactly when to let go of the shadow side, when to let go of things that no longer serves her. And after that, come back in that alignment, in that white light of purity. Okay. I also hear innocence, the innocence of light. What's in her heart space? Awakening. She's going through a new awakening in her heart space because she knows who she is. And there are new DNA activations. And that can mean, that when you're going in a high for a long time, it could mean that you need more rest now. Because the energies are activating your DNA, activating your heart space, activating your body. There's more light coming through. So old things are releasing. And I feel it makes the divine very happy, the divine feminine, just to sit there and be accompanied with just the light. She loves to sit and just being in that space, being in that light space, being in that in the source of love, because that light and that source gives her that love, what she really enjoys to be in. And that means that when she is in that love and in that light, that her DNA gets upgraded, that she is awakening. And she also, what I hear, she also verifies everything what she hears. If there are any rumors coming towards her, she verifies it to the outside. She goes and say, okay, I heard this and this and this. Is that true? And that's how she gets her pure information. She's not taking anything for granted. And sometimes she starts to discover that some people are just not telling the truth, and taking her for a fool, or they think they take her for a fool, but the energy is totally different. Okay, and that's when she verifies things. it's already what she already felt in her heart space, you know. And then she says, okay, you know, I felt it was already off what they told me. So she is, and then it gives her a very happy energy because she already knew. She already knew what was going on. But she's not taking it on like, okay, that's the truth. Because her guides and her spirit guides already told her what the real truth was. So that's how she verifies, and that is waking her up to people that are truthful or just trying to manipulate and trick her. And she really thinks, okay, there are different characters in play here that wants to control, that wants to take over, and she's seeing it has nothing to do with the person itself, but the energies behind it. And the longer she sits with the light, the longer she sits with that loving energy, she knows that she doesn't need anyone in her life to fill up her cup, because she does it herself, you know. And so she doesn't need to take on from other people what their truth is, because their truth is their truth and it's their illusions. And she's verifying everything, you know, with her source, with the truth, with the people that it's coming from, and that will gives her the energy and the confirmation that she needs to hear. Okay? How does she seeing the divine masculine? That there is a heart opening going on, you know, that there is love in his life, that he has the right to be loved, and that he has a right to love, that there is a huge heart healing going on, that he let go of the things that no longer serves him, he let go of the drama, he let go of the injustice, he let go of everything that is holding him back towards his love. You know, he is going to his divine feminine, to his beloved, and feel where the resonance is. So that opening of his heart, what he receives from the divine feminine, is serving him. You know, it could be that he is wanting to reconnect with his divine feminine, because it could be that there is an energy that came between it, and that he wants to reunite because he knows what is going on. He knows what is going on. So that heart opening is creating that space between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And there is a telepathy going on with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There is contact, even if they're not together. You know, I feel the divine masculine is dreaming about the divine feminine, and it's very strong because the divine feminine is receiving those codes in her dreams. The codes that he sent her on an energetic level she is receiving it through her dreams at night. So their hearts are so connected with each other that, and the energies between it, there is this heart connection there. Okay, so, and that's how she sees the divine masculine. What is serving him? Healing is serving him. And that's the same one he had last week. He needs to be gentle with his love. He needs to be gentle with the love that he receives. He needs that healing. There is a realignment going on for the divine masculine, because he was out of alignment. What I hear and what I feel was he was out of alignment because of the lower frequencies that came into his life to get him off track. Now I hear there is a new situation, and it can be that there is a new love in his life, and it doesn't always need to be a divine feminine, but there is a love in his life that is creating overjoy. That's what I feel, because I feel very joyful, and that realignment with that energy, and it's a very pure, very soft energy that creates transformation within him. And that's really, really beautiful. You know, it could be a child, it could be an animal, it could be something else that gives him a lot of healing, and that will transform his life to be more in consistent energy of his heart. And that is so beautiful. So the healing that he receives from this energy, from this creation, I hear, that will heal him. That will heal old wounds, I hear. Because he's going back in time. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. So that will support him. Healing will support him. And I also hear that he receives the healing from the divine feminine. Not so much from the divine masculine, but he needs the energy of the divine feminine to heal, because that's the way he can stabilize himself. You know, then this energy flow is so intense, that's so intense in his heart space, that he can't do anything else than just open up. And that is what the divine masculine is needing now in his life, more than anything else, because he knows that the divine feminine is healing, and knowing that she is triggering, that she is triggering his wounds, but also is the one that can heal them. And the synchronicity is almost the same. It could be that they have the same wounds, and both healing each other. Yeah, don't tell me. Synchronicity. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's how he sees the divine feminine. That there are opportunities for both of them in divine timing. They're both open to change, and there are divine outcomes. So the divine masculine sees the divine feminine as the ultimate synchronicity with himself. You know, it could be that they have the same storyline of the background. It could be that there are opportunities coming up in the future that is that needs divine timing, and he needs the divine feminine for that. He wants to work with the divine feminine. And he sees this relationship that he is open to chances. You know, he's opening up for, after the healing, he's opening up towards the divine feminine and saying, you know, I want to work with you. I want to create with you. I want, you know, you have the divine codes, you know, and when we work together, we can use those divine codes to heal divine masculine and the divine feminine, because that's what it's needed, and the synchronicity is there. You know, they have this crystal ball where divine feminine looks into and gives the divination and says, okay, this is where we're going, you know, this is where we're heading. And he is trusting the divine feminine in all the synchronicity she gets. So that's really, really, really beautiful. So what supports the divine feminine? What supports the divine feminine? Wow, the new man. Wow, the new man, the new divine masculine. The masculine that heals his inner child. That is healing his inner child. He's enlightened, the enlightened masculine. There is potential in this relationship, and they're creating a new earth. They're creating a new standard for the new masculine in the new earth. We're going to that divine new earth, to a higher frequency, to expand everything in this new way of looking at things. They both know what toxic relations are, and getting rid of all these toxins in the masculine and in the feminine energies, and creating this new man that is standing in his power, is standing in his truth. Take no BS from anyone else, no BS from himself, guarding his mind of insecurities, of energies that will come in to sabotage himself. He is watching it, and he is taking action on it if it happens. So he is saying, okay, you know, maybe I was avoidant in everything I do. Now I know that I need to stand for myself, and cutting out all the avoidance in my life, and I'm going for it. I am addressing it. I'm taking the bull by the horns, and I'm saying no more avoidance. I'm going into it, and I'm going to solve my inner wounds. So he is ready for the new earth. He did his inner child work, and that inner child, of course, that inner child will come up every now and then. And that's really beautiful when that inner child comes up, because there is also playfulness, there is harmony, there is joy, there is creation, and fantasy, you know, as a child, you know, you play all these roles, um, like the little boy that wants to be the hero, you know, and Spider-Man is his hero, right? So he is taking those energies to work with, and that's really beautiful. And being that hero for the divine feminine. So not to rescue her, I hear not to rescue her, but to giving her the power and standing behind her so she can be in her full potential and that she can be safe in his environment. So that's really, really, really beautiful, because he used the inner child, and he is, because of that inner child hero, he is supporting her. Wow. That's supporting the divine feminine. This divine masculine is supporting the divine feminine. How does the divine feminine see the relationship with the divine masculine? How is she seeing the relationship with the divine masculine? Expansion of both energies. That there is an authenticity in expression, and both know that the words they speak are powerful and truthful. Powerful and truthful. Powerful in the magic that they use, and powerful in their truth. So there is an expansion in expression of everything they do and they say towards each other. They can be open to each other, and they are playing with words. They're playing with words, they're playing with synchronicities, they're playing with the expression, and that's how powerful the words are in both. And the divine feminine is seeing this, that there is no manipulation in this. That's a pure energy. It's not, because she knows exactly when there is manipulation. She don't need to hear what she wants to hear, because she knows already what she wants to hear. So she's not waiting for divine masculine to confirm that, because she knows already what she wants to hear or what she wants, and she doesn't need that as a confirmation of the divine masculine, because she knows exactly what she wants. She knows exactly what she is doing and what kind of action she is taking, and she knows very well how to express herself towards the divine masculine. And if she sees that, you know, her words are taken for granted, or the masculine is not taking the action behind his words, that it's just losing its power and losing the vibrating in thin air. That's what she sees. But the expression of this is expression of the authentic words towards each other, speaking the truth. That is what makes this connection, and that's what she sees in this relationship. That there is truth, there's no BS, that it's just pure communication coming from a higher place of divine, because the divine feminine can feel safe, and the divine masculine is feeling safe with the divine feminine, and these energies are weaving together. Okay? So let's see what the universe has to say and what kind of advice the universe is giving. What advice is the universe giving? Beautiful. There is this Merkaba activation, and it's a transcendation, and you are rising up. You are rising up to a new level. Nobody's going to stop you because you're elevating to a new energy that is protecting the earthly plane and the universal realm where you are roaming in, I hear. You get serious star blessings. Serious. Serious. Are you serious? Yes, serious. Star blessings. Yes, proceed. You be seen and push through. So it could be when you start coming out in the open with truth, with everything that you want in your life, that you can get some resistance. And there is no resistance if you don't give it attention. So proceed, make sure you're coming out in the open and push through, not holding back. Don't hold back from your power. Don't hold back your light. Don't hold back your truth. You know, there are always people when you're successful, or you have success, or you're building your success. There are always people that want to bring you down. Don't just let it go, because it's just the envy, because you're doing the things that they really, really, really want, but not able to manifest in their life, because they're stuck in their life. And it's the fear, the jealousy, it's all those things that they really want for themselves, and don't really give want you to have. The only thing they are I hear the only thing that they are not aware of is that you're in a different frequency than they are. They getting the things that they want with their mind, with what they want, and not letting themselves be guided with their heart space. And that's the difference. If you want to do things because and you want to manifest out of your mind, without connection, it's not going to happen, because you always will be dependent on someone else, or dependent on a masculine to do these things for you, or you're not able to manifest, you know, because you're on a totally different frequency. And those people, they'll always want to try to hold you back, or to get you into another energy. And the universe says, you know, you're blessed by the Sirius star, you're blessed by the blue rays, you're blessed by the planetary influences that you're connected with. You know, you're connected with the Galactic Federation. When you're connected with that, nothing can stop you, nothing can hold you, because you have truly enough ancestors and enough support that makes your wish come true. Okay, so you get a solar light upgrade. The solar plexus chakra, your inner fire, is getting an upgrade. It's your willpower, it's your your stargate with the golden light energy that is will getting stronger and stronger and is getting activated in your solar plexus. So when this is the inner fire that is connected with the heart chakra, with the vision, with your light star codes. And when you get your light star codes through, it will support everything. So you probably will feel on certain times during the day that your solar plexus is getting activated. So don't think that is something wrong. No, you will feel it totally in your solar plexus, or it gets activated. It's like a moving energy for in and out, in and out, in and out. And it radiates the energy outside, but it also rates the energy and makes the energy in your solar plexus bigger, 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 because you need this to fulfill your other dreams and to activate other people around you. Okay, and the last one is the crown chakra is getting an upgrade. Wow, so the divine feminine and the divine masculine are really getting upgrades at the moment of the universe. The crown chakra is the upgrade, divine connection, holy. There are more energies, more miracles coming into your life. You know, you're being guided by the white dove. You're being guided by the stars. You asked for the people into your life, those high frequency people coming in, because you set out, you know, I will only want to work with the best and the purest energy. You know, if there is an energy that has a lower vibration, it's not where I can work with, you know. So you send out these higher frequencies and the frequencies that you want to work with, you know, and it's and it's only, they can only have this divine connection. So you both and everyone around you can experience those holy experiences, you know, and the miracles in your life. So you and the divine masculine getting activated by the Merkaba, activated by Sirius, the Stargate portal, the blue rays. You're getting activated in your solar plexus and you're getting activated in your crown chakra. So whoa, this is a real amazing for the divine masculine and the feminine, because they're going in this when you are in that space of opening your heart and connecting with source, you get so many downloads. And now in this time, it's really needed in this time, because we're going and it will be more difficult every time to connect with lower frequencies. And at the end, there will come a time, if the other person is not upgrading their energy, you have to let go, because it will hold you back. You experience chaos, you experience darkness, you experience heartache, you experience all those things. And that's not where we're made of. We're made of light, we're made of love. You know, everybody needs to have this love in their life, but they still looking from the outside, from an outside person to give them that love. And that's just, you're getting in this codependency energy. So take care of yourself, make yourself go into a higher frequency, and leave the codependency behind. Leave the obsession behind, because that creates heartache, disappointment, chaos, you know. So let that go and go in that higher frequency. Okay, so one card for the divine masculine and one card for the divine feminine. One card for the divine feminine, please. Okay. Okay, beautiful. For the divine masculine, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to following your inner guidance. So that was where we started with the guidance, right? And now we're ending for the divine masculine. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is so soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So, perfect. You started with the mind. Follow the guidance, follow the heart, follow your inner knowing, follow your higher self, following the divine masculine energy, following divine feminine energy, and let it all unfold. And then the second card is speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. And that's the most beautiful there is, you know. It's the twin flame card. It's the card of, you know, love expression. Every word has a frequency, you know. If you speak third dimensional words, guess what you get? Third dimensional energies. You know, if you speak language of love, of positivity, of harmony, and that resonates with your inner feeling, guess what you get? You get more love, harmony, and abundance in your life. Don't make it difficult for yourself to speak hard words, you know? Don't make it yourself difficult. You know, just speak positive, attuning words of love and wisdom and harmony, because that's what you're sending out into the world. If you, for instance, if you saying shit of fuck all day, you know, get what will you get into your life? Yeah, the people fuck you over. The people screw you. Yeah, that's what you're asking for. You know, it's and maybe they say, oh, well, you take it really far away. But what if you say, wow, I really enjoyed the day with you today, and it was such a miracle. Guess what your next day will be? Exactly. You will get what you got the day before, and maybe even more than you expected. For the divine feminine, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So what are your desires? and then go back to what you really want. So if that is what you want in your life, you have to go back to yourself, to your authentic self, and reevaluate what you love. You know, not what you want, what you really, really want and love in your life. So if you really love something in your life, it will come towards you. And that's the same when you really love someone, or you really love your life and love the things you do in your life. It will become bigger, it will become brighter, and the road will open itself for you. So that's for the Divine Feminine. And the other card is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Don't rush. So don't rush to take people on board. Don't rush yourself into a relationship. Don't rush anything. Wait and see how it unfolds. You know, if you have patience with yourself, and if there is really love going on, then also the other person will have the patience to wait, because love don't rush, you know. Only lust will rush. If you only lust will put a pressure on it, will put a control on it, because the mind wants it. You know, love has time, you know. Love says, okay, I have time, I'm patient, I can wait. But if you're in wanting and I need it and I want it for myself, guess what? It's all will backfire. It's all will backfire. So that's why for the Divine Feminine says, wait, don't rush into it, and let nature take its course. And when nature takes its course, you know, you can't put a seed and expect it the next day to be a flower. You know, it takes time. So let it grow, let it harmonize, let it mature, let it grow, let it prosper, you know. And that's what it is, and what it is for today. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful reading today. I thank you all for watching. Divine Feminine is very happy and content with the way how everything goes. The Divine Masculine is in his power, you know, and they moving through the whole concept of being in this space of surrendering and let the universe take its course. So thank you so much for watching. If you want a Divine Feminine or a Divine Masculine reading or a Twin Flame reading online, my email's in the description box below. Just scroll down and go to the description box, give me a message, or connect with me on Facebook or Instagram for a reading. And I wish you all the best, and I see you next week. Bye bye.